one of the senior figures with the charity. Dr al-Zoabi, thank you very much for joining us. Tell us a little more about what you understand happened to your team yesterday.
Yesterday, at around 11 o'clock evening, our ambulance system, which we run in partnership with the UN WHO World Health Humanitarian Organization, was called to rescue some wounded people in Khan Tuman, southern Aleppo. So immediately our team rushes there and starts to evacuate the wounded people. Another airstrike comes and it burns 2 vehicles, kills 2 drivers, 2 nurses. One of our nurses is critically wounded. I think he's in his last moments, God forbid, but also the wounded people were killed. So that's the main story, in fact, yesterday. Sorry.
What does it tell you about the determination of some people in this part of the world to make it as difficult as possible for charities and humanitarian workers who are trying to do their normal work?
One thing, the most dangerous job in Syria right now is being a humanitarian worker. Systematic targeting of doctors, paramedics, hospitals, primary healthcare centers, maternity centers, regardless, tells you that there is someone who's trying to deprive people from their very basic need of medicine and food. This is something that has become so disgusting, unbelievable. I don't know even why I'm talking to media. 5 years we've been screaming, please neutralize aid. Let us just provide aid to whoever needs it. We don't ask people who they are, why they do, what happened to them. We just provide aid. We are doctors. For God's sake, we are just doctors. We want to treat people. Why aren't we allowed to do so? Why should we risk our life every time we try to help anyone? Today is my worst day in Awesome since I joined this organization. Today I lost 4 of my people for only one thing, just rescuing people who are wounded. Is this fair? For how long? Is there any hope in the future that we say, okay, fine, we can treat people without being killed? Is there any moment of time where we feel that our hospitals are safe, not the riskiest place on the globe? Hospitals in Syria are the riskiest place. I swear, hospitals are more dangerous than the front line. Just being a doctor, treating patients, women, men, reproductive health, anything. Just being so, you'll be killed. Unbelievable, unacceptable, disgusting.
And while you're talking to me, Dr. al-Zoabi, we have a debate going on right now in the United Nations about responsibility and blame and recrimination. What is your reflection on the debate that's going on, the fact that people are blaming each other?
I don't know who's the perpetrator. I don't know who's done it. It's an airstrike. I know who's in the sky. Everybody knows who's in the sky and who's bombing people for the past 5 years. But for me, I just one thing. Is it now about who has done it or the crime itself? Everybody knows who is the perpetrator. Everybody knows. 5 years. One side boasts about bombing hospitals without any shame. These people arguing in New York, arguing about what? My people were killed yesterday, for God's sake, for rescuing others, for doing their commitment to others. And everybody knows who's done it. Just one thing. Just one thing. Do your war away from us. Let us do our job. Let us help people live. People are in the worst ever conditions. Still Still, we are killed for helping them. Civilians, they do not know, they do not have anything to do with this war. End this war. I've been repeating it every time I come on your TV, on all international. I just say one thing. You are the superpowers. You are the leaders of this world. If you want to be the leader of the world, then can you just take a look? Where are you leading to? You're just leading us to hell.
Dr. al-Zoabi,
please, end this war. End this war, please.
I'm grateful to you for joining us and for delivering your very powerful message. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Dr. Zaidoun al-Zoabi there, speaking to us from Turkey. He is representing the charity, the Union of Syrian Medical Relief Organisations, whose clinic was hit last night, and at least 5 of their workers have been killed. While Dr. al-Zoabi is talking to us there, the Foreign Secretary, Boris Johnson, has been in New York. We were discussing the UN session there. Well, he's been addressing the UN and responding to those recent attacks in Syria, and this is what he had to say.
I think maybe